Hello friends, welcome to www.bispsolutions.com. Today we will see multi-currency data load through data management in planning application. So multi-currency, as the name suggests, it refers to having data in multiple currencies like USD, GBP, Euro, Yen, etc. So, multi-currency data load refers to the process of loading financial data from multiple currencies into a single financial system such as PBCS, and then converting these different currencies into a common base currency for reporting and planning purposes. So let me explain you multi-currency concept in a layman's language. So imagine that you are the travel agency handling bookings in USD, but your clients are from different countries like UK, Japan, India, and they're using different currencies. They're using GBP, Japanese yen, or INR. So here in a pictorial way I have explained you can see the presentation. So the data source, you can assume the travel agency is receiving booking data from different branches, that is the local currencies, in a multi-column format. And so here you can see USD is in the center. So this is where the reporting would take place. This is the reporting currency, but the travel agency is getting currency from Japan, UK, India. So here it is coming here into different currencies. So the travel agency, what will it do? It will have a separate file or an exchange rate table that will hold the currency exchange rates for the respective booking dates. So this will help convert these amounts, various amounts, into USD. So how the data management would take place? So in the step 1, data from all the branches will be imported into the system in their local currencies that is GBP, yen, euro, INR. Then in the step 2, the system here it will use the exchange rate table to convert the booking amounts into USD based on the booking dates. And lastly, step 3 is that the converted amounts in USD are loaded into PBCS system, where everything is translated for the reporting and the planning purposes. So I hope with this analogy, multi-currency concept and the data loading and why is it done, how it comes, this must be clear to you. So straight away we'll go to the application now, and here we're going to load the file. I will show you the file first. So here I have taken accounts. These are few of the asset accounts. There is entity 101 is our entity, and here for the various transactions are done in different parts. So this entity is getting the amounts in different currencies, you can see here. So 1400 USD, 2000 euro. This column is currency column, and fourth we have the amount column. So let's see how do we load this. So first and foremost step, in the application cluster, go to data exchange and register the source and the target application. So under actions, we'll go to applications, and here we're going to add the data source. So first category is data source, and this is our file type. We're going to load the data is in CSV format. So this type I've taken here file, and we can provide a relevant name over here, like file multi-currency, file 1, file 2. So I have already file 1. So this I have already registered, and then click OK. This will get registered. Okay. After this, we're going to register the target application. So here, when we are loading the file data from file, we will select EPM local. So both TM and planning belongs to the same URL, so we select EPM local. Next, application name here, that is planning, and here our input cube is plan 1, and this also I have registered. So once we click OK, this will get registered. So this I have already done. After this, we're going to do the period mapping. So we'll come out from here. I'm loading data for January 24. So under global mapping, we'll search for the period I'm looking for. The application is responding slow today, that's why it's taking time. January 24 is there, already mapped in the global mapping. Let's see the same in the application mapping. So my target application is plan 1, and here January 24 exists. So this is done. Close this. Now let's go to the data management and create the import format, so that we can explain here the structure of our file that we're going to load. We'll create a new import format, so click on add, and I'm giving the name as multi-currency underscore IMF. Source is file 1. Here file type is delimited numeric data. Then target is the plan 1. Okay. So Now here we're going to tell the structure of our file that we're going to load. So here you see account lies in the first column. Then amount here lies in the fourth column. Entity in the second. Yeah, entity is second, and then currency is in the fourth. Sorry, currency is in third column. Let me check again. Save this. Yeah, currency is in third column. Lastly is the version, which is not there in the file, so we'll give a random column number so that this also gets mapped. Let's give it 2. And here, since it is not there in our file, we're going to write the expression, basically the member name. So this is the working member. We are doing in the working version. Save this. Okay, now we'll create the location. Here we'll select the target application, which is plan 1, and we'll create a new location for this. So multi-currency location, and then we'll attach the import format that we have created, and we will save this. Now after this we have to do the data load mapping here. So here we're going to tell the where would the source dimensions go to in the target application. So for every dimension we have to provide the mapping here. So this is firstly here select the location, we're going to do like mapping, source value star, target value star, star to star like mapping. That means any whatever is there in the source file will exactly gets imported to the target. And since version is not there, I'll provide the target value, which is the member that I'll be using. Okay, so we've done all the mappings for all the dimensions. Now we're going to go to data load rule, and we'll create the data load rule here. attach the import format, and save this. Now this is the file I have already uploaded over here. Select this file and save this. Okay, now we're going to execute the data load. So we'll import from source, export to target for the period January 24, and this export mode will be replace data import mode as well as export mode, and we will run. Okay, so this has been done. We get the green tick over here, so that means successfully loaded, and we'll go to the workbench. Here we see the amount has come. So now let's go to the smart view. I've already created here one. So these are all the asset accounts that I have loaded. For the entity E_101, version is working, scenario is plan for period and year FY24, January FY24, and this is the various currency in which the data is coming. So now we will refresh it. So here you can see. Let me show you the file again that we have loaded. So here you can see these are all the accounts. So okay, and this is the entity. The same POV I have taken over here in USD. I am getting cash for 1400, so this is this you can see exactly loaded. Then bank and inventory accounts, this is the one we are getting in euro, so this has been loaded. Then accounts receivable and marketable securities is been loaded in GBP, so that comes over here, that is this column. So this is how data coming from coming in multiple currencies is loaded in PBCS system. And now after loading currencies of different regions, when we load all these, after loading this, we will be loading the exchange rates, and then this data for when we require it for the reporting purpose, and if our reporting currency is USD, so this data will be translated with the help of exchange rate file into USD. So that was all for multi-currency data loading. If you have any queries, you may write to us at www.bispsolutions.com. So thanks for joining.